And welcome everyone to another Age of Empires 4 game. In this time we have Fei-chan with us, playing as the Macedonian dynasty in the color teal. And in the color pink, playing as the House of Lancaster, opening up with the barracks already, ready for some action. It is pink. Actually, it says like Xiao, it's like small. This one is like... Jesus, man, I really practiced this one like a couple of weeks ago. I already forgot. Let's call it Little Pink. Alright, so Little Pink already opening up with the barracks. Doesn't seem like a really bad idea. Gold a little bit exposed, and it's only the small gold vein. Remember, this map did change a bit. Used to be like only small gold veins, and now you have like a little bit gold vein here. I don't know how many big ones you have. So you have one here and another one here. And that's pretty much it. So this one is small. This one is small. And this one is it's big. Alright, well, not big, but you get me. It's all a matter of perspective. When you have like 1.6k gold, then, you know, 4k seems like a lot, to be honest. But I like it that the gold vein is not really in the range of the TC, especially the 4k. Like, if you play Flankwoods, you will realize that it has a significant flaw design for 1v1 games, and in general on 2v2 probably, but 1v1 specifically has the 4k gold inside the TC range, and you cannot do anything about it. And I don't think 4k gold should be on TC range ever. Like, you can have the small gold thing under the TC range. I think that could be okay. But the 4k gold is pretty much guaranteed that your opponent can do whatever they want. Like, they can always go... And it's always on the back, by the way. It's never like on the front or whatsoever. It's always at the back. It's 4k and it's safe. So, you know, and typically you can get away with fast castle or a lot of strategies that require a lot of gold very early on. And we see a Little Pink already there with the Spearman, denying the gold for Fei. Fei does have... Does Fei has enough gold? Yeah, it does have enough gold, for sure. Just need a little bit of food, and let's see which landmark she's gonna go for. Oh, it's gonna be the Grand Winery. Gonna be busting those berry bushes right here. It's gonna be denying the gold for now, which is good, to be honest. Like, against Macedonian dynasty, you pretty much want to avoid them getting that silver, you know, that passive income they got, which it can be very high. It can get really out of hand if you let them. Meanwhile, Pink about to age up. Well, it's gonna be the Abbey of Kings. There you go, Abbey of Kings. This is a go-to choice these days. Gonna leave one on gold to get the king out. And that should be enough to make... the king is really annoying to deal with. You can think about it like... It's really like a free unit that you can get. It's not free, but for the price you pay, you really annoy a lot. It can actually be healed, so you don't necessarily need to lose it. It's pretty much like the English king. It's really, really nice. Gold has been taken down, and we see Orangan Stronghold opening up for Fei. It does have the arrow slits ability that you can put. You can upgrade this to have arrow slit emplacements. I don't feel they're really that great. I don't know. I'm not sure if like they can deny it or something. Because you cannot even garrison. Like, if you could garrison, then that will be like that would be like Dark Age type of thing that you may want to try. But the good thing is with these, it's very flexible, because like you open up with the archer range, and then suddenly your opponent goes horseman, and then you need to make spearman, so you need to build another production buildings. With a Varangian Stronghold, you pretty much guarantee that, you know, whatever your opponent follows up through, you're always gonna be having the right unit, which always very nice. Always very nice. Look, guys, looks like small pink, Little Pink. It's gonna pull back for now, and Abbey of Kings about to be finished. We have plenty of gold to get that king out. And we do see a little bit of a stone here. And probably we're gonna see one manor from Pink's side. It'll probably be one manor. If you actually put a foot here, like you can, there's not much sheep actually. Yeah, you can put a manor here and you can boost the wood, the gold, and these berries as well. Probably it's also within range. So Lancaster in theory got, I mean, they just changed it. We cannot say they go debuff. In fact, they actually got buff. Because this thing actually can equal to, I don't know how many villagers, depending on how many villagers are around here. This number can be quite high. So we're gonna see it. We'll go back to this in a minute. Meanwhile, Faye, it's like not really interested on fighting. Gonna be going for that Castle Age. Possibly getting some Ridari. Ridari actually very good unit. I think a lot of people are realizing how good they are. It's really hard to deal with those upgrades and everything. They do have a lot of HP. The extra damage upgrade that they get, that allows you to pretty much have, if you have the time, one of the best cavalry on the game. With enough upgrades, of course. So I think Lord of Lancaster chilling here in the woods, avoiding work. And Faye's about to hit that castle. I already have enough gold. Probably Golden Horn Tower will be really nice. You can put a Golden Horn Tower here. And you can just protect your food for a long time. And this is like 30% gather rate around the Grand Winery. So usually what people do is just put a Golden Horn Tower here. You could, I mean, ideally you want to put it here so you can protect the gold vein. But I don't know if you are able to do that. It can be a little bit hard. Looks like Faye's just gonna say YOLO. Let's actually build it here. If you can get away by protecting the food and also protecting the gold and everything. Lord of Lancaster already here, but it's not gonna be doing quite a lot of damage, probably with a lot of micro. Should be able to get away with that. And also, we do see a white tower coming from Pink. Gonna be having 3 man-at-arms right away. The problem with this is, like, Golden Horn Tower is very good position. Like, you can think of the walls here. Very easy to wall. Very easy to wall here. And pretty much you have one entry point where you have to go through the Golden Horn Tower to actually do some damage. Very nice micro coming from Faye. Pretty much pulling all the villagers whenever they're low health. Not risking it. This guy actually have a lot of damage. It really does have a lot of damage. Like 16 it's crazy good actually. It is crazy good. And Faye has successfully managed to be a little bit greedy with the Golden Horn Tower. I already have some crossbows on the making. It's gonna be like 2 minutes. So it's not gonna be like, you know, like a massive crossbow soon, but it's nice to have, especially when your opponent is doing fast castle. You'll see some knights and whatsoever. It will be a very good idea to get those crossbows out. You cannot actually make crossbows from here. It's only like the basic units, and well, the man-at-arms not so basic, but the Ridari as well. So it's just archer and spearman. And probably we're gonna say an archer range from Faye. And with the Castle Age, you should be seeing a relic game soon. We don't see a monastery from Pink. Very little faith coming from him. Let's take a look at Faye. Also, no monastery yet. Both of them don't have enough units to actually deny easily the relics. We do see knights coming from Pink, so that's gonna give him a lot of map control. It's gonna be feeling really nice. Walls are gonna be finishing here. And first relics are already here. Oh, I forgot. Grand Winery can actually produce those monks, so it's gonna be having extra silver. Let's take a look at the silver per minute. It's gonna be 807 in total now. We're gonna see extra upgrade for the arrows. +1. Beautifully. Alright, so first relic coming for Faye. Not making so many units, just purely relying on the crossbows that are coming from here. And I wonder if Pink can actually do anything here. Do we see a monastery coming from Pink? Not really. He's like, fuck the relics, man. I'm just gonna mass some units. He does have some spearman. He's making a spearman, actually. Unsure why. Faye probably sending those archers, not really to do something, but just to harass it and just to know what's up. So, sees the knight, probably be thinking, you know what, should be making some spearmen just in case. Actually, Faye playing very defensively so far. We do see another Baragian arsenal. It's gonna be carrying those juicy upgrades. Especially the arrows one. I think the arrows is the most annoying one. Like, if you think about it, you're gonna really... You can have, like, elite archers on the Feudal Age. Or even in Castle Age, if you... I feel it's a little bit harder, but... I've seen those +4 attack for those archers, and it's like they are elite archers. Especially with the ability that they can ignore armor, it's kind of nuts. And once you see a mass of like 50 or something, there's very little you can do unless you have a lot of mangonels. I remember I had a game against a guy with that, and I really tried with a lot of mangoes and everything, but it was just really hard. I still won that game, but not because I really deserve it, but because I pull all my villagers and landmark snipe all his landmarks, which were very close to each other. It was an epic game for sure. Epic final. I don't know, I'm not sure if an epic game, but it definitely was an epic final. We do see the crossbows here protecting the relic. Probably Pink gonna lose the knight here. Gotta be careful. We do see the extra upgrade for the cavalry, and we do see Imperial coming for Faye. It's gonna be the Paladin School being able to produce those cataphracts for a little bit of silver. Now, this is the first time I see a fast Imperial, and it does make sense considering like you already have a decent amount of silver. We're talking about 350 something for the time being. Not enough units for Pink. I wonder what he's up to. He puts a white tower there, puts the monastery a little bit too late. I wonder what's up with Pink. I mean, obviously he has more units than Faye, but this is not like a, you know, career-ending move. Let's take a look at that income per minute. We forgot to check this one here. It's still very nice, you know. It is still very nice to have that manor there. Probably Pink gonna learn a big lesson here. And Imperial Age already here. Probably Pink is gonna move forward with these units. It's gonna be a little bit hard with those crossbows. I don't know if they actually do extra damage against armor units. It doesn't say so, at least. I guess it's just 31 damage for everyone. We do see extra armor for all cavalry, and let's take a look at the stats of this guys. Is 425 health, 6 armor, 32 damage, and you get 3 for the price of 750 silver, which you can actually get in every couple of minutes, most likely. It will all depend if Pink can actually deny the gold here. Pink actually switching to Hovelars. Pink's gonna doesn't look quite good, to be honest. Pink probably be trying to check like the food here. Like, are you on this food? You don't need food to produce cataphracts. Like, you can just go on gold, and you get these dudes. So we do see the Varangian Arsenal already here, and we're gonna have more silver income now coming for Faye. Faye gonna be losing those 3 crossbows. Let's gonna get some info on what kind of army Pink has. Little Pink, I should say. Now this guy's with 6 armor, 7 armor already. They're gonna be having quite a hell of a time here in this base. And you will definitely need a lot of spearmen to take them down. They do have a lot of HP. Not a lot. 446. That's all you need to ask with cataphracts. And Pink still has the numbers. Except where can you fight? So you pretty much have no choice but to go here on the wood line. Food is about to be running out, but it's not like Faye needs any kind of food at the moment. Still can have an army as long as Faye is mining some kind of stone or gold. Probably fine with the unit production. I mean, you can just mass these guys. There's actually no university for this guy, so... which is kind of fair. Let's take a look at the upgrades. So one more of this and it's gonna be health increased by 5%. That's very juicy for sure. Pink. Pink, it's time to attack, Pink. I know you can do this. Just not here. We do see Siege Workshop here for Faye. And we see the cataphracts. Probably not the best time to engage. There are 17 spearmans right here. So you gotta be careful for sure. Pink already going deep dive into the base. Faye building a couple of towers. I also have another town center here. Just thinking about an expansion coming at some point. I was gonna be sending those cataphracts. I could be actually losing those. Actually, Pink's gonna pull back for now. No +1 range armor for Pink. These guys are gonna take quite a lot of damage from the TCs and the outposts. We just see the first Springle. Pink pulling back for now. Mangonel Tower. Probably at the back. Just to be extra safe. And Faye actually not having any villager food other than the ones you need to produce villagers. That's it. Is it like just pretty much silver to get those cataphracts? And then you get free crossbows, and then you use the wood for siege. Because that would be the play. You could make Springles, which counter the spearman that the opponent has, and then suddenly your cataphracts don't have any counter now. Roman Fire. Springle gains 15% attack speed and engulfs their projects with fire, creating a patch of great fire after impact. That's pretty cool. This one actually looks very cool as well. Like, it's from the... Actually, the Byzantines have this. This one doesn't have. The Byzantines don't have this. This should be new. This actually looks pretty cool as well. I hope we see this one. Additional 10% damage for every 10 seconds they are set up. For a maximum of 50%. That's actually pretty nuts. We don't see much cataphracts coming for Faye. Probably saving for more upgrades. And Pink does have a sizable army here. 51 units. Except most of them are spearmen, which is alright, you know. But the opponent already have some Springles here. It's gonna be really hard to push. And this is a missed opportunity for Pink here. You should have captured the secret sites. Like all this time, whenever you see the opponent is hiding in their base, like not going out, and it's so hard to push, just like this, just go for the secret sites. Just go for a secret site victory. You can definitely try it. You can definitely try to do that. Somehow Faye with a lot of resources. There's a lot of food, which is not really using here. There's actually massive Springles at this point. Doesn't have any gold now. It doesn't have any gold for now. It's gonna be decreasing little by little. But has a big bang for sure. It's gonna be massive Springles for now. And Trebuchets gonna be taking down the siege workshops. I know it's really important to not lose this one. Did I just see a miss? a missed shot right here. Sprinkles. Oh my god. I think it's the first time I see those in game. Sure, really nice. I don't like the effect though, it's a little bit low quality, but we can live with that. Oh my god. The sprinkles are really being really annoying here. Faye probably gonna go for it. Pink, are you ready, Pink? Oh my god. It's actually pretty nuts. How much is the damage from... This is crazy. Army number for Pink looking really good, but that's a lot of sprinkles. And also that's a lot of cataphracts too. 17. You can see the army value is very similar. It is very similar now. Not enough blacksmith upgrades for a little Pink. Which I'm gonna be going for. Elite Adgirmador. That's the archer, right? Is that the archer? No, that's the... Okay, that's the spearman. Gonna be going for a lot of spearmen. Sprinkles. Forcing the opponent to stay there, and little by little he's actually taking quite a lot of damage here. I'm sure he's like, what the fuck is this? Probably didn't even know that this technology exists. It's gonna be burning here. The trebuchets actually don't do much damage to trebuchets. It would be really cool if actually tried to take them down and fire. Fire across all the land here. And this trebuchet is still thinking they can take down a siege workshop. Oh my god. Actually, fire not doing anything to wood. Physics are pretty much challenged here in this game. And the sprinkles. We must see a huge encounter at some point. That's it. Faye's going for it. Actually, pulling back. Just letting all the sprinkles do the work here. Trebuchet is finally taking down the siege workshop. And sacred sites being captured. Except there is another one left. Come on, Pink. At this point, you should have like 3 minutes left on that sacred site. You can put like a lot of keeps or whatever. You can try to YOLO, but not enough time for that. Faye actually going deep. Oh my fucking god. That's a lot of fire. Oh my god, Cataphracts going to take down the trebuchets, and Sprinkles pretty much doing everything here. Pink's army back to 20 and Pink taps out. That's it, guys. We got Macedonian Imperial Age before GTA 6. Damn, what again? Put a link in the description where you can follow Faye. Pink, I don't know who you are, but if you know, let me know in the comments.